Yeah, so that's a great question. Very, very conservatively, you can use the same percentage as your home office. But honestly, um, this one is a little bit more loose because there isn't a direct, like with a car, you're gonna take mileage, right? It's a lot easier. You drive 10,000 miles total, 8,000 miles are for business, 80%. The IRS doesn't have a similar rule for phone usage. Maybe back in the day you could go off of minutes, but now your phone is being used way more than just calling, right? Any reasonable percent can be used. You can come up with something that is reasonable. If you had a timer, I mean, a lot of phones use some sort of tracking system, which apps are being used and for how long. That would be a great way to do it. Home internet, similarly, that's going to be difficult to come up with some sort of percentage use, but as long as you show that you are trying to come up with something that's reasonable, I've seen it be accepted. So any documentation that shows how you came up with that reasonable allocation. Like we talked about for the phone, that could be just a screenshot of your usage for the entire year if it gives you a summary of which apps were used for how long, and you can tie that back to why it was business related. For internet, that might be a little harder. I mean, honestly, under a full-blown audit, I have found that auditors are pretty reasonable when it comes to this. They know that it's unrealistic to track every usage of your home internet. And it's honestly not that big of a deduction that most of the IRS auditors are going to want to spend a ton of time on it. So as long as you can show something reasonable, even if you didn't track it perfectly, they're not gonna wanna fight you on it. Like, if you qualify for it, absolutely take it. There's nothing to be scared of. You shouldn't be scared of an IRS audit. And those that are scared of an IRS audit, it's because they're not prepared for one. And then you're just playing this unnecessary defensive game and paying more than you need to in taxes.